Ave Maria, Florida has grown in popularity over the years and continues to grow as a community. But is it all sunshine and palm trees? Well, there's plenty of sunshine because we're in Southwest Florida, but today I'm going to give you my pros and cons to living in Ave Maria, Florida. This channel has everything to do with living in Southwest Florida. If that's the information you're looking for, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified about all my future videos. If you've been following this channel for any period of time, you know that my family moved to Southwest Florida in 2013, and we did it in a very fast manner of time. The job offer came and we had to move within a matter of weeks. So we didn't have a whole lot of time to figure out which communities or which towns we wanted to live in. We just knew that we had to live in Naples and we had to get there very quickly. One of the things that I love doing with my role as a realtor is helping buyers figure out which town, which community is the best fit for them and their families. Kind of the service that we didn't get when we first moved down here. That's what I try to provide to my buyers. But as we've been helping buyers look at the town of Ave Maria over the last several years, several have decided that it was the perfect fit for them, while others decided that it just wasn't right for their families. What was it about the town of Ave Maria that was looked at differently by each person? Well, obviously each family and each lifestyle has their own criteria, right? But I have seen some very common things and common themes in the opinions. And today I'm going to try to give you a summary of those in my pros and cons of Ave Maria, Florida. So as we begin with my first pro, it is that Ave Maria has a strong sense of community. You've got that classic small town feel where everyone knows each other and the community events really bring people together. Ave Maria is the perfect fit if you're looking for a place where you can feel connected and involved, and everybody kind of knows your name. Probably the number one reason that leads most buyers to start to look at Ave Maria is affordable housing. That is my second pro, affordable housing. Ave Maria offers a wide range of resales and new construction that will match up with almost any home buyer's budget here in the area. And that is a huge plus and what is leading a lot of people to call Ave Maria home. With all of the growing communities in Ave Maria, one of the things that the community has needed to do is to grow their amenities. And when it comes to the amenities, Ave Maria is doing their best to grow at a fast pace, or a pace that is equaling the community's growth. You've got the water park, you've got new businesses, they are expanding the recreational areas. The town is making sure that residents have everything that they need close by, and more plans are coming in the future for even more options. Next, let's talk about the safety and security as being my fourth pro for Ave Maria. Ave Maria is known for being a very safe community. Now again, it's very important that you take and you do your own research when it comes to crime and schools. Always do your own research. But Ave Maria is known for being a family-friendly, safe community. It's an ideal place if you prioritize safety. Plus, many of the neighborhoods have gated entrances, and the close-knit community means, quite simply, neighbors are looking after each other. And now for my fifth and final pro. Ave Maria is a beautiful community. As you roll through the streets, you'll notice that the landscaped areas are well maintained, the medians are beautiful, and they have lots of natural areas. But when you get into the housing communities, many homes overlook lakes, and some areas even you have these beautiful lake views overlooking golf courses. It just makes for a beautiful scene within your community. All right, so now let's talk about why some of my buyers have decided that Ave Maria was not right for them. And the first one on the list, and that's always is what comes up, while yes, there are new amenities, new shopping and dining places coming, there's just not much to offer right now. Yes, there's a small Publix in the community. Yes, there's a hardware store coming in. Yes, there's just opened a Dunkin's and a pizza shop and a bakery, but there's just not a whole lot of options to offer to the residents. Now, some people love this, but for the most people that want to be able to just jump in their car and run quickly to get something, that's not quite the case for Ave Maria. You have to plan your trips and your days accordingly, because you're going to be driving into Naples, or some people end up driving up into Fort Myers to get what they need. And that is quite the distance. Speaking of distance, that's my second con. The distance it is from Naples and Fort Myers, and more importantly, for most people that are wanting to live down here in Southwest Florida, the distance Ave Maria is to the beaches. It's not a quick drive to jump in the car to see the sunsets of the Gulf. You're at least 45 minutes drive to get to the beaches. If you're trying to get to Costco's or Walmart, or the different things that we need to visit for our daily lives, Ave Maria, you're going to be planning that, and it's not the short, quick jaunt. So when you're looking at Ave Maria, you want to kind of bring those first two cons into consideration. Is, do you need quick access to the beach and to the major shopping and dining that the area has to offer? My third con may not be an issue for everyone, but certainly for one of the largest communities in Ave Maria, Del Webb, Naples, the 55 plus active adult community. This is probably the number one question that I'm asked, if not on a weekly basis. And that is the healthcare options. Right now, there are really limited healthcare options. Now, I personally, my chiropractor lives and his office is in Ave Maria. I used to go to a dentist in Ave Maria. But when you're talking about retirement and living in a community, there really are not many options right now for healthcare. They are building an urgent care facility, and there is talks about a emergency room type hospital in the future, but the emergency room is way off. The urgent care facility is being built right now, and it's on the way, but that still is not going to meet the needs of the healthcare for its residents. Now, they do have a rescue squad in the community, but again, you're talking a distance to get to the emergency rooms and to doctors. If you are looking for specialty doctors, you are driving to Fort Myers or to Naples to get to all of the specialty doctors that you will need during your time of living in Ave Maria. Now again, as things grow and as things progress, those trades, those specialty doctors are going to come to Ave Maria. But for now, you are driving a distance to get to your healthcare options. While the healthcare options may be the primary concern for the retirement community, they certainly are a concern for all families. But the main concern that I hear from most young families and young married couples that call Ave Maria home or are looking at the community is the lack of local employment opportunities. For the most part, Ave Maria is a bedroom community for the East Coast because of the convenient access to 75 to get over to the East Coast, but also it is a bed and breakfast community for Naples and Fort Myers. While yes, it is convenient to get there, it is a good drive. There is not a whole lot of opportunity for working within Ave Maria. Now, of course, when you talk with the community organizers, they are hoping to bring more light commercial and trades type businesses out to Ave Maria. But that again is time, that is a future thing, right? So right now, as you're looking at the community, you are going to be spending time on the road as you're driving to Naples or Fort Myers or to the East Coast to your daily employment. My last one on my list is the fact that there just is not much to do for the young adults in terms of nightlife. If they want to be able to spend time with their friends in their community, the reality is that in order to get to the restaurants and to the entertainment, they are driving into Naples and Fort Myers or even to the East Coast for those, which means, you know, the late night out gets even later as they are now having to drive all the way back to Ave Maria after their night out on the town. Now, of course, you know, families and the retired age community, this may not be a big issue, but when you're looking at the fact that the affordable housing aspects of Ave Maria draw the young home buyers out to that community, they do have to think about the fact that there just is not much nightlife in Ave Maria. So there you have it. My pros and cons of living in Ave Maria, Florida. Overall, it is a fantastic community and worth looking at for all home buyers. But you do have to take in consideration if the community matches your lifestyle and your goals. And that's where I come in. My passion is working with buyers and sellers here in Southwest Florida. If you are thinking about calling Ave Maria home or Naples or Fort Myers home, give me a call today at 239-450-5786 and let's work through this process together and help you find your perfect Southwest Florida home.